I haven't driven since the last come drive with me, which must have been at the start of summer. I always like to come and use my mum and dad's car to drive, because if I didn't do this, then I'd probably forget how to drive and have to take my test all over again. So I thought, while I'm taking a little ride out, I'm going to bring you guys along and we can have a life update, because I know there's some things that you want to know about and there's some big catch-ups to have. I feel so autumnal today. Like, look at how I'm dressed. I've been watching the Gilmore Girls as well. Honestly, I'm really in the autumn spirit this year, which is very... Actually, is it unlike me? I'd probably say autumn is one of my favourite seasons, so maybe it's not unlike me. I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons. I was gonna go to Starbucks because I really wanted like an autumny drink. Let me actually get going. Right, I always forget how to use this car, so give me a minute. Okay, that was a lot smoother than the last. I was going to go and get a pumpkin spice because, of course, what is more autumnal than a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks? But a Tim Hortons has just opened up near my mum's, and I could not tell you the last time I had a Tim Hortons. I don't actually know whether they've got anything autumnal, but I think already Tim Hortons just gives me autumnal vibes. Like, even their normal menu is just very autumnal to me, and they do the best... I've come the wrong way. Why have I done that? We can take a little detour. They do the best vanilla latte in the world. The French vanilla latte is incredible. So worst comes to worst and they don't have anything autumnal on the menu, that's what I'm gonna get. I need to concentrate. I literally drive like an old woman whenever I've not driven for a while, and then by the end of the drive I'm driving like Lewis Hamilton. But for now I'm in my grandma zone. I feel very alert. But yeah, the purpose of this video isn't for you to laugh at me while I'm trying to navigate the car and navigate the roads, even though it probably might give some of you a laugh, because I seriously... yeah. It was just to have a little catch up with you guys and tell you what's been going on recently. I've asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram as well, which I always do with these drive with me's. The same question came up quite a lot, as you can probably imagine. So the first thing I did want to mention is my self-care Sunday. If you watched my last vlog, then you'll see the event that I hosted over the weekend, and it went so well, which means I'll definitely be doing another. I'm thinking the 5th of November. I think that's probably going to be the next date, because I want to do it at the start of every month, and I am going to do this one a little differently, but I think that's the beauty of hosting the event, because now I know what to do, what not to do. There wasn't really many things that I would change, to be honest. The only thing I would probably change is just to make it a little bit more interactive. There wasn't really any like talking to each other, so I think I'd like to do that, because I do want to build like a really gorgeous community of girls. If everyone wants to put that in their diaries, pencil it in. There will be tickets on sale soon, so make sure you follow Hero Training Clubs on Instagram and follow me as well, because that's where the updates will be. But oh my god guys, after that, so I had the most gorgeous like self-care morning, very zen, very healthy girl. And then I went on a night out. Madison Sarah went on a night out. I've not been on a night out in what feels like forever, especially in Manchester. I've not been out in Manchester for years. Has it been years? It might not have been years. Oh my gosh, I've just realised how forward this seat is. It's because my mum's got the tiniest little legs ever. That's better. I went on a night out and I had so much fun. I kind of told myself that I was too old to go out clubbing now. Like, I'm 26. What business do I have in a club? You know what? I had fun, and I need to stop making these daft rules for myself, because like, why can I not go to the club at 26? You know what I mean? Like, there was so many people in there my age and older, so I need to just get a grip. Oh my gosh, I can see the sign. I don't know how to get down there. Is this a one way? Fuck, I've come down a wrong way. I've come down a wrong way. I've come down a one way. I don't know what to do about that, so we're just gonna... Okay, we're here, we're fine. Hello guys, from later on in the day. I wanted to interrupt this vlog because we have a sponsor for today's video, and that is Dermatica. I've spoken about Dermatica on my YouTube channel before because it completely transformed my skin. I've been using it for a couple of months now. I've tried it, I've tested it. I can 100% say that this works miracles for me. So I thought I'm going to show you my skincare routine really quickly and show you how I use it. So you order this online, and when you go on the website, you basically fill out a questionnaire on their website, and it gets sent off to a dermatology team, which they then come up with a formula specifically for you. So any skin concerns you have, whether you have acne or pigmentation or texture, whatever it is, they will make a formula just for you. So this is a personalized formula for me. And what I love, because this is a subscription, that's why it's so small, you get one of these every month. So every 28 days, you'll get a new one. The formula actually changes as your skin gets used to it. So it changes over time, and yeah, I just feel like that is so much better than going and shopping and being overwhelmed by all of these skincare products and never knowing what to choose for yourself. This is just completely personalized, and I mean, it's worked so well for me. I think I did show a before and after in my last video when I spoke about it, but I'm going to insert a picture on what my skin used to look like. And I mean, I'm going to take my makeup off now so you'll see a good before and after. I was just breaking out so much, and I really didn't understand it because I've never really had bad skin, but it was making me so insecure and not confident, and I always wanted to wear makeup going out, which is really unlike me as well. Like, I love going barefaced, so the fact that I couldn't leave the apartment without makeup on was really just not great. Always use a cleanser, never ever use makeup wipes. So as you can see, now I've taken my makeup off, my skin has really cleared up. Like, I've never been happier with my skin, to be honest. I'm just gonna quickly go in with a moisturizer. So I really like to keep my skincare products down to a minimum. I'll literally use my cleanser, moisturize, and now I'm going to use my Dermatica treatment. Yeah, this lasts for 28 days, so it's a subscription, and then I'll get a new one just as that's about to run out. So I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about going and ordering another one. It'll just get delivered straight to my door. And it's a formula that a dermatology team has specifically put together for me, even including ingredients that you can't buy over the counter. It's full of powerful ingredients that have all been scientifically tested and proven that they work really well. And that is literally all I do with my skin. I feel like keeping it simple and having this product, game changer. And of course, I have a discount code for you guys. So if you use my code Madison, your first treatment will be only £2.90. And then you'll also get 10% off your second month as well. And I know by that point, you will be obsessed with it as much as I am. So definitely check them out. I'm going to leave a link in the description box to Dermatica's website, so you can go and fill out your own questionnaire and get your own personalised treatment. Hi, could I just have 1 minute, please? Just to have a look at the menu. Thank you, my love. I'm not seeing many autumnal things. Could I please get a caramel s'mores hot chocolate? Do you have non-dairy milk?
Sorry, no, we don't have that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just have normal. And then could I also get a caramel apple fritter, please? Thank you very much. She went with a hot chocolate. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I heard caramel s'mores hot chocolate, and I was like, they also did a latte, but I was really craving a hot chocolate as soon as I saw it, so hot chocolate it is. Suddenly very happy with that decision, although the caramel apple, whatever it was, what was it? A caramel apple strudel? What did I just order? That was very impulsive. Like, I literally just saw it and was like, I'll have one of those as well. I can't even remember what I ordered. I just remember it's had caramel and apple, which to me is autumn. Hello. Okay. Good, thanks. How are you? Taking, yeah? Yes, yeah. Thank you.
What was it?
It was a hot chocolate and some sort of caramel thing. Thank you so much. What would you recommend?
French vanilla all day.
French vanilla?
Yeah, that's the best seller.
Really?
Yeah, French vanilla latte. Do you like coffee?
Yeah.
So we'll have it with coffee. We have an option without coffee as well.
Okay. He recommended the French vanilla, but I already knew that.
The donut you chose is the best donut.
The donut I chose is the best?
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, like
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks fire, to be fair. Thank you. I think he's told the people inside that I'm filming because people keep walking past the window and keep like looking at him. Hello. Like a whole row of staff just did it at the same time. There goes another one. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. That was so awkward. Wow, the smell in this car right now. Right, that's what I forgot to do, how to put it in park. Okay. Oh, shit. Said this was the best donut. This was actually a new one. I don't know whether it's like an autumn one, but look at this. Are you ready? That looks so good. Wow, this is weighty as well, like it's actually heavy. And then I've also got the caramel s'mores hot chocolate. I'm gonna try this first. Let me see the top. Ooh, let me show you the top. So it's got like marshmallows, whipped cream, and what looks like Biscoff. It definitely smells very like autumny. Okay, they didn't have non-dairy milk, which I'm not happy about, but I'm not like a cow milk hater. Like I won't refuse it, but I just don't really like drinking it. Oh my gosh. That might be one of the best hot chocolates I've ever had. It's creamy, it's sweet, has a little bit of saltiness. 9 out of 10. Okay. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's got something inside it. I don't know what this is on the inside. I need another bite. Wow, 11 out of 10. That is very good. No napkins as well, so I'm just gonna have to sit here with sticky fingers. Let me see if my mum's got any. My mum is such a mum, of course she has napkins in there. Okay, I can't remember where I left that off. Oh yeah, so I went to the club and it got me thinking, I'm 26 now, okay? I need to write a 30 before 30 list. Like I've got 4 years left in my 20s. That sentence used to freak me out. I wanna look forward to the future, so I'm gonna make a 30 before 30 list. I've started on it, but I think to think of 30 things, I mean, it literally could be big or small. It could be as big as visiting Japan or jumping out of an aeroplane, which are 2 of mine, so there you go. Or it could be as small as doing a cooking class. That's not on mine because I've already done one, but it could be as small, or like a sushi making class. I'd like to do that, so that actually is gonna go on my list. But yeah, if you're in your 20s or late 20s like me, then I definitely recommend you all do that because we need to live a fruitful life. We need to look forward to things, and I feel like sometimes you can end up wanting to do things and then putting it off and then never getting round to it. Oh my god, I went to school with him. Well, yeah, that was what I wanted to share with you guys anyway. Okay, so I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. So I'm gonna start at the bottom actually. There was quite a lot this time around. We'll start with this one. How are you finding it in the new place, and are you missing your old apartment? I absolutely love it. It's getting a little bit too much because sometimes I actually don't want to leave the apartment, and that's obviously not good. I mean, I still stay at my mum's once a week just because I really like to spend time with my mum and dad. Yeah, I am obsessed with it. I love adding little touches here and there. I love thinking of new things to do with different corners. Just got such a different vibe. It's so much more fresh and homey and feels more me, and I don't miss the last place at all. I haven't thought about it once. I just feel like it never really felt like home. Sorry guys, my camera keeps overheating for some reason. But yeah, I love the new place. Do not miss the old place, and it's really been good for my focus. I think I'm so excited for Christmas. Oh my gosh, can you imagine Christmas in the new place? I reckon it's going to be my favourite yet. Another question that I wanted to clear up as well was, why did you deactivate Instagram? I didn't deactivate Instagram. Someone tried hacking me. So Instagram shut the whole thing down and was like, hell no, she's not being hacked. So thank you, Instagram. But I also didn't have my profile on probably one of the most important weekends that I could have had it, because it was obviously my event. So that was a little annoying, but I'd rather go a couple of days without Instagram, which was a nice break, to be fair. I'd rather go a few days without Instagram than someone hack my account, you know what I mean? I'm fully back on Instagram now. I do need to up my Instagram game. Like, I've been wanting to change up my content a little bit recently. I'm just kind of bored of seeing the same content, and I don't know, like, I'm really in the mood to change things up, and I'm in the mood again to start styling myself how I want to dress again, because I feel like I've kind of fallen back into the pattern of looking at trends. A couple months ago, I was so in my element of just dressing however I wanted and however I liked. So I really want to step back into that again and just not care about what anyone thinks. The number one question was obviously about Emanuela. No one liked it when I called him that. I've decided that I have lived the last 6 years online, and there's certain things, like, I find it very hard to like distinguish what to post and what not to post, what to talk about, what not to talk about, because obviously I've shared my life for so long and I've been so open and so like, here is my life. Like, I've not held back with anything about my past, about my religion, about literally anything, about my relationships, my breakups, my highs, my lows, everything you guys have seen. And I feel like for as much as I love that and I love having you guys a part of my life, I also think sometimes I never know when it's like too much. You know, in a normal relationship, okay, one that's not online, you can have your toxic moments, right? You can have your toxic traits, your toxic moments. Not everything's perfect. That's no different in my life. Like, some relationships are good. What am I trying to say here? Some are good, some are bad, some work out, some don't. But what I'm trying to say is, for now, I kind of want to keep that part of my life private. I don't want to put so much pressure on something to look a certain way when maybe it doesn't actually look like that in real life, and then I feel like I'm lying, and then I feel like that's not an accurate representation on what a real relationship looks like. Do you know what I mean? So for now, I feel like I don't really want to talk about it right now, you know? Why did you not go to London Fashion Week? It literally was because I was moving. I've not done anything for the past 2 months. This camera is really going to overheat again. Maybe I'll try and set you up there, because I think it's the car that's making it warm. That's not even going to stay there, is it? In fact, let me have a little hot chocolate break. They must have laced this with some sort of crack. Have you got your period back yet? I haven't. I'm really trying. And you know what, I will say, to get your period back, because I've had a few questions like this, to be fair, to get your period back, you really have to commit to the cause. Because I was saying, I want to get my period back, so I'm gonna up my calories. I'm not calorie counting, but you can obviously tell when you're eating more than what you have been. So I've upped my calories. I don't know, like, I've been actively trying to get it back. I've been Googling what to eat, but I wasn't really committed to the cause. And I feel like by me saying that, I mean you need to up your calories by a lot. And that's what I've done. Like, I'm really committed to the cause at the minute. Even if I'm not hungry, but I feel like I've not eaten enough during the day, then I'll eat some nuts, because good fats are really good for getting your period back, like avocado, nuts, salmon, eggs, like things like that. But yeah, to get your period back, you just have to surrender all of your past thoughts on diets, which I kind of spoke about as well in my self-care Sunday. I was trying for so long to shrink myself that now trying to gain weight and trying to get my period back can be so scary. Like, most days, I'm not gonna lie, most days now I feel so committed to it and so happy and so like, yeah, I'm so ready to like gain weight and gain my period back. But there's definitely days where the old mindset will slip back in. I don't go to the gym anywhere near it as much as I used to. I do 2 leg days a week, and then I'll do Pilates maybe once or twice, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't do any cardio. The only cardio that I do, and it's not really cardio, is I walk pretty much everywhere because I don't have a car. I definitely feel like maybe I'm getting signs of it coming back, because last week I was so emotional and I didn't know what it was. I was like, how can I be so emotional? Because I feel so happy. Like, I've got this event this weekend and I've just moved apartments and I love it. I've got family and friends around me that are so supportive and so gorgeous, and everything seems to be going right, so why do I feel sad? Then I was like, oh wait, this could be my hormones. This could be the week that I would usually be on my period, because now I feel great. So maybe that's a sign. Maybe I'm trying to positively think here. I don't know. I'll answer a less serious one. What's your go-to takeaway meal? Oh, I'm gonna name you my top 3 cuisines. It changes sometimes, but I feel like at the minute it's been the same for quite a while. Italian, Thai, Mexican are my top 3 at the minute. Or Indian. Guys, I don't know what's going on with this camera, but it keeps overheating on me. So I'm gonna drive out a little bit and hope it cools down somewhat. The next question was, do you want kids? And I would actually, this answer has changed. Sorry. This answer's changed because I used to always say absolutely not. Like, I just can't see kids in my future. Whereas now I actually really would like children. But I was telling my dad last night that I wanted to do a 30 before 30. And he was like, what? So like get married, have kids. And I was like, I just don't think that I'm going to be married with kids in my 20s. Like, I definitely won't have kids in my 20s. That's a given. If I want kids, or if I'm going to have kids, it will 100% be in my 30s. Number one, because I will get really bad FOMO if my friends are going on girls' holidays. This is just me. Like, I'm not like saying this is the same for everyone. But me personally, I would get such bad FOMO if I had kids in my 20s. I just don't feel ready yet. Like, I don't feel ready to look after another human being. Watch me say this and next week I'll go, I'm pregnant. And my mum had me at 34 and I've never looked at my mum and thought, you're an old mum. Like, we still get on so well. In fact, I probably would say I have the best relationship with my mum that it could possibly ever be. Like, I don't think I could be any closer to my mum. Yeah, I don't think the age thing is a huge deal to me. Like, I'm not really fussed about being a young mom. I don't know. I'm not really in a rush to get married, to be honest. And I do want to be married eventually, but I just don't feel like I have to be married anytime soon. Like, it will happen when it happens. And I think it's a little bit of an old school way of looking at it, that you have to be married in your 20s, especially because in your 20s, I don't know whether this is just me, but like, you change so much, even in the past 2 years. But from being 21 to 26, I mean, I was engaged at 19, guys. Imagine I got married. I have that thought occasionally. Sometimes I forget that I was engaged, and then I remember and I'm like, shit. I don't know why, but whenever I'm driving and I see a police car, I don't know why it immediately puts me on edge. I'm not doing anything wrong. I don't like it. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. I just feel like I have to be like, look at me. I'm being good. Someone else asked what I have in the pipeline, which I'm going to end this video on because Costco is right there. There's a few things that I'm working on. One of them I feel like is going to be so unexpected, but so like that makes sense. But trust me, I feel like you're not going to expect the big thing that I'm working on, and I am so... This guy needs to let me in. Oh no. Please let me in. Thank you. Thanks so much. I forget that's how you thank people. I also have an edit in the pipeline, so I'm not going to tell you the brand, but just know, because someone actually asked me if I'd ever do anything with clothes again, just know that I am 100% working on something at the minute, and I don't know when it's going to be launching, to be honest. Probably either the end of the year, the end of the year, the beginning of next year. So that's probably what timeline we're looking at. I'm also going to LA for a shoot. Not next week, the week after, so very excited about that. Maybe going to Dubai for a few weeks. Okay, I've just got to Costco, so I'm going to end this video here. I hope there's enough in this video, and I hope I've answered your questions to a satisfactory amount. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll say this over and over again, but I'm so grateful to have you on this journey with me and to have you a part of my life. Like, I literally feel like iCarly. The fact that I get to document my life and you guys watch it is like sometimes so weird to me. Like, I was thinking about this the other day, like, you're literally watching my life. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, if you're ever around, I highly recommend. Bye.